proclamation of oneness, understanding, spirit and truth. That's how the Association of Unity Leaders described their latest celebration day, which was held in the Salvation Army Hall near Oxford Circus in central London. That Saturday morning in July proved to be in the middle of this summer's broiling heatwave, but that did not prevent almost 100 people crowding into the hall to enjoy a day of song, prayer, meditation and, yes, celebration of all that Unity is in the UK. The day began on a suitably upbeat note with music from a wonderful local steel band. That was followed by the traditional introduction and lighting of the Unity candle by the Reverend Earl MacArthur.
This is the day the Lord has made, and we promise to be rejoicing because we are actually glad to be in this day. It's another day of living, it's another day of loving, and it's time to celebrate.
Very good morning to you all.
Vernon Thomas took the stage then to present a history of Unity from its very beginnings in America, illustrating his words with a variety of evocative slides.
Myrtle Fillmore was born in about 1854. Myrtle had a challenge, a physical challenge. She was suffering from tuberculosis. And that was something that was inherited from her grandmother and her mother. And of course, she was afflicted by this same, what we call illness. But they were both doing one thing together. They were both seeking. They were seeking to know God. And in doing so, they became eager, anxious, and ready to learn. So they would go anywhere to listen, perhaps in sessions like these, where there are presentations, to find a way to acknowledge the presence and the power of God within themselves.
Reverend Vernon Thomas's talk was followed by a beautiful song sung by Isabel Compton, which drew warm applause. Unity London then took the platform to share their very interesting thoughts on beauty within and beauty without.
You wear a cheerful countenance and persona, and give every living creature you meet a smile. Give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. You think well of yourself, and you proclaim this fact to the world.
After lunch, Lauren Ottawell gave a lively talk on her work with children, spreading the idea of peace through a worldwide peace song.
We're so full of love, and we're so full of the message of peace. We're so multicultural, and I want to send that out to the world. But we need the song itself, if I believe peace.
Lauren was followed by the equally lively Maggie Whitehouse, who showed that Unity people are far from solemn. In this instance, she delighted her audience with a very witty stand-up comedy routine.
So, what's big in the comedy world from the point of view of religion? Well, we have to start off with the Pope. Being nominally Catholic at least, we have to start off with the Pope. And of course, Pope Francis seems like a really good guy, doesn't he? A really different, good guy. And he had to feel for him because Pope Emeritus Benedict has moved back into the Vatican, which must make living with your mother-in-law
Isabel Compton returned, joined by Kimmery Mapletoft from Unity Maidenhead. They sang a collection of moving Unity songs. One of the highlights of the day was a dedication ceremony honouring the work of both Unity teachers and students. The Reverend Joan Williams Payne, the new director of the National School, led the ceremonials and joined the audience in thanking Reverend Claire Grierson Thomas, former director, for her wonderful work over the years. Ken Bradley took the stage later in the afternoon to give a wonderful talk and meditation on beauty within and beauty without.
There is only God. All else is a lie. That's outrageous, isn't it? I mean, does that mean that the chap who's just fallen over there and the buildings around us, what are they? What about me? What about you? The answer is, yeah.
Finally, Isabel and Kimmery returned to the podium to lead community singing, the traditional and very emotional way in which celebration days always end. The AUL thanks all those people who made this unique event possible and looks forward to joining with everyone at next year's Unity Celebration Day.